I am Sister Denise Glazik, and I am the new Vocations Director for the Springfield Dominicans. We just celebrated our community Jubilee, and on that day, after celebrating Eucharist, we went down and had a reception with the Jubilarians, and I heard one of the Jubilarians, Sister Joanne Delehanty, telling the story of how they included one of their classmates who had died into this Jubilee celebration. And how they did that, she was telling me the story in the receiving line, and I said, Joanne, I've got to get that on tape. She and the other classmates of the 50th Jubilarian crowd went out to the cemetery where our sister Rafael Frazier, their classmate, is buried. And they had a ritual celebration of how important she still was to them as a classmate, as a Jubilarian, and they took rituals.
We incorporated 4 symbols because Anne Rafael, first of all, loved her vocation, loved the Gospel of John, loved the book, The Prophet, Khalil Gibran's book, loved Dominicans and being avowed religious. She loved it. So what we did was we brought symbols of that. So we brought the medal from our St. Dominic's medal from our 25th anniversary. We brought a copy of the Gospel of John. We brought, Margaret shrank the Constitutions to be this big, and she wrapped it with a gold ribbon. And Margaret gave up the crucifix from the first rosary she received with her novice habit, wow, which broke, but she always kept the crucifix, and she gave that. Actually, it was an African handmade aspergillum of coarse grass. And we used that. We brought holy water from the mother house. We put all the symbols on the grave. There was a lovely hibiscus. We sang 2 songs that she loved. We did this really lovely, it was just a lovely prayer in which we noted her love for all those things symbolized by the object that we brought. We blessed each other. Margaret blessed the grave and all of us. It was a perfect day because it was a confluence of, the 5 of us have done many different things over these 50 years. But what happened was so substantive yesterday, and it's appropriate that it was kind of Anne Rafael that drew us together. So it was a very, very special moment of these 2 days.
We had a ritual celebration of singing and praying just as we do daily, singing and praying, remembering the needs of the world, the needs of life now, and life eternity, our sisters in the communion of saints. And so I was blown away by the story, and I said, Joanne, we've got to get that down, we've got to share that. That's who we are, that's community. We take perpetual vows seriously. It means we care for one another in community now and forever.